Good morning, chat. How's it going? Oh, I forgot to change my go live. That's all right. It's still appropriate. It's Sims time. If I can find. There we go. Oh, lol. I also forgot to put on my title card. It's a good start. It's Friday. Call it a good, wonderful way to start off. That's okay. Oh, just waking up, getting some caffeine, hopping online, ready to stare blankly at my son through the door. All right. Let's see. 6 a.m. All right. Hey, buddy. There we go. We're not gonna let him. We're not gonna let him poo himself again. I promise. All right, Phil. No food. Nope. Set that food down. You may look at the food. You may not consume the food. There we go. I don't know why everyone's just standing around strangely. That's okay. Ooh, the double whistle. Very good. Whistling while you use the toilet. Why not? I'm not sure exactly what the kids are doing, but they need to stop doing it. Guys, it's time for school. For 30 minutes, these kids were sitting around, like, trying to wash the dishes at the same time in the same basin with as the other one and getting mad. Guys, go to school. And yeah, no, I see that for Palio. There are roaches and spades. I feel bad for these people. They do not deserve the amount of roaches that they have picked up. Alright. Spray them roaches. Let's see if Layla actually gets there in time. You're a winter and should decorate a court. Yeah, whatever. Cool story. Yeah, her response is my response. Huh? Alright. Got him. Love how they run for the phone then pick it up so slowly. Oh yeah, no. All the animation in here is choice. The animators for The Sims were absolutely wonderful, and then the designers for like all this. It works so well, and I'm sure they knew, and they could have adjusted it accordingly, but boy oh boy, it's so funny the way that they kept it. It's just the right amount of silly, you know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna have Phil keep working on cooking here, because I really want him to never ever burn the house down. Let Layla keep working on that. What are my kiddos doing here? Alright, well, I could have sworn that they did this before they left, but maybe not. Right. Alright, poor Layla here is stressing herself out making gnomes, but that's okay. We'll pay some bills. dressed up. Okay. Buddy, watch the TV. Alright, there we go. Pretty good. Pretty good day when everything's said and done. Seems like they're not getting along. Hate each other. I hope not. Not yet. Not yet. They're trying. There we go. Good, he's taking a bath. Nope, he gave up. He was too tired. Trash all over the floor. Poe, why do these people have roaches? Just garbage littering every corner of the floor. Uh-oh. Existential dread again. What do we got? Nothing. Cool, great. Thanks for that game. No, no snack. Clean up the mess you guys made. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yuck indeed. Yeah, pretty disgusting. I agree. I'll give this at least Layla put the garbage in the garbage can. Alright, buddy. Go clean up. Buddy, you need to go to school. Bus waiting for an hour and a minute. You do not need to make more food, buddy. You literally just ate. Alright. Everyone's having a pretty good day. Alright. Alright, chat. See if we can make things a little bit nicer. Comfort of 5. So comfort 3, hygiene 6. I kind of want to get them the nice bathtub. How much money did they use? I thought they were like closer to 3K. Oh, it was the bills, wasn't it? And the kids eating them out of house and home. I don't know if I like that. It seems kind of goofy. Does that match with the... I guess it sort of does. Sure. Why not? We'll get it. What is this guy called? Okay. Old Thyme Victual Preservatorium. Before electricity, keeping food cold was an art form in itself. On the outside, the preservatorium proudly displays the rich, decorative iron and zinc work characteristic of the period. On the inside, a controlled reaction of barium hydroxide octahydrate and ammonium thiocyanate yields a controlled endothermic reaction that chills the food while leaving only faint whiffs of ammonia and water condensation. Yes, exactly. Victuals. There we go. We have our new fancy thing. I think their dishwasher hasn't actually given them much grief so far, so we'll leave that alone. What is in the other? Uncle Roger's culinary offering. Okay. Punch bowl. Chef buffet. Oh! The Disaster Fizz. Oh man, I love it. So, fun fact, there also used to be one for like a Pepsi machine, like an actual branded Pepsi machine that was officially made for The Sims, but I guess that one probably, for obvious reasons, did not properly make the transition. Should we give them fancy counters? No, we don't have enough money for fancy counters. Never mind. Alright, well, I think it's gnome time. Alright, guys. Off to the gnome mines. We must improve this home, make it even cooler. Which I know is kind of hard to do. It's pretty great already. Also second floor. Or teleporter. No, I mean, you know, eventually, possibly. I don't. I'm thinking about it. Actually, you know what? You're right, Propalio. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's my pretty pink. Is this it? You've got a really good point. We should definitely work on the second floor here. I don't want that one. There we go. First, it's part of an installment plan. Now the whole roof gets to be soggy. His toast will get soggy. Phil, you having fun yet? I'm gonna call it for both of them. I'm not entirely sure how that worked, but we'll... I guess it is what it is. Alright, go watch some TV, guys. We'll never not love the commercials here. At least they're still sleeping in the same bed. We'll have to have them do something to reignite that romance. And the little crunchy noises of the roaches crawling around. It's just heinous. Ugh, get rid of them. Gross. Alright.
Oh, it's staan allerlei wat ik. Ik ook daar 20 in daar nog staan. Goed doen.
Okay, Phil, buddy, you gotta move a little bit. Are you done yet? Lizzie, get going. Oh no! Oh, phew. Okay, I was gonna be like, oh, she didn't make it. That was close. That was like, it looked like the bus was moving as she got on it. Like in those old-timey things where they like grab onto the streetcars, it's moving away from them. Yikes. That was harrowing. Alright, buddy. Let's clean up your workspace, but it's back to the gnome mines. We have a house to make better. We have a second floor to make. We have other expensive... We have expensive counters to put in. Alright, there we go. No fun for you. Only gnomes. No, exactly. Gnomes are fun. You got it right, Propalio. Once you embrace the truth that gnomes are fun. Let's go play on the play structure. Okay. And then they can kind of screw around and do whatever they want. I don't really care at this point. Both of them, I believe, yeah, they still have A+ grades, so they can just... As long as you keep those A's going, kids, you can have all the fun you want. I don't care. Don't play with the stove, please. Alright.
Stolen it's a crowned the bottom on foot. Oh, a friend. It's a blue banana. Oh, this girl is
Alright, kids. We might even give them their own rooms. Alright. What about Dan and Shige getting their own rooms? Dan and Shige, as you know, Propalio, are old college roommates. All right. Eat more. Delicious. All right. I think it's more gnome time. We're gonna really just ramp up gnome production. That's what we're doing. More gnomes than your lot has room for. It's like one of those things where it's like, you know, you learn in economics about like assets and liquid assets and all this. The the Gardner family here is very rich in gnome assets. Why can't the children pay the bills? That doesn't make any sense. All right, Chad, how's this? Looking pretty good? Oh. Oh no. There are no actions available. Yeah, maybe just leave that one alone. In fact, Layla, how about you go in the house? Let's just the sounds that Carolyn the bear makes. I do not like them. They make me uncomfortable. And then half the time it's like she's ashamed of what she's just done. I don't like it at all. Buddy, no, we're not doing this. We're gonna watch some TV, you and I. Father and I slave over a hot gnome bench all day. Least you kids could do is pick up your trash. Love the midnight calls. Man, these kids, do they sweat while they sleep? What's going on? Just wake up disgusting and drenched. There's a bus in the way. Alright. Shoo. That's how I feel when I pay my bills. That is accurate. This is beautiful, chat. Look at this. Look at my fields of gnomes. No, don't grab a plate. Go clean this mess up. Alright. Let's see how much money we get at the end. I'm working on it. Oh, I love this music. Very calming. It's perfect music to sell gnomes to. You know what I mean? Alright. You know what we're gonna do? Let's slow dance a bunch of times. Wait, what? Wait, why did we fall out of love? What? Is he that bad of a dancer? And we're back in love. Don't look, chat. He's got 2 left feet. He only has 2 feet left. An intimate hug. See, how are they not enjoying this? I am so confused. Fiery. Ooh. Woo! There we go. Keep that spark alive. Everybody enjoyed that. He's a good kisser. Yeah, that's what they're relying on, chat. Okay. Let's improve this home a little bit. No, we want the cool buying music. Here we go. There we go. All right, actually, you know what we're gonna do? All right, chat. Here's what we're doing. I'm planning this out in my head. Can't because the maid is interacting with the object. Here, we're gonna build some rooms. Yeah, this is a good one. I like this one. Okay, I think what I'm actually gonna do this too. Oops. Wrong way. Kind of awkward to look around that TV. Best viewers. I already have the best viewers. No, thank you. Okay, here we go. Scam or no scam? Today, chat, we're gonna play a game of scam or no scam. Oh, scam. Definitely scam. You know, I've often wondered. Yeah, only way to find out. You know, I've often wondered there might be like some legitimacy to it, like it might actually work, but I feel like it also is a little bit against probably against the terms of service for Twitch. So, oh man, oh okay. I was gonna be like, did I seriously not ever do this? Well, I'm like, oh no, I just made it a little bit wider. Oh, I can't afford a... Boo. Let's have a regular staircase for now, I suppose. Now, object in use. Alright. It's such cheerful music. Not select object in use. Okay. Turn off the TV. Thank you. I do also appreciate that the object in use... No, it's not in use anymore. There we go. All of the Sims have like a... Well, that was really cool, Phil. Just make food for yourself. Make your wife watch. Jeez, dude, come on. All of them just have a remote in their pocket. That is wonderful. All right. Walls up. I was going to delete the door, but then you know what I realized? And I deleted one of them already, but I can just, like, reuse one of those doors. I didn't need to actually get rid of it. Alright. Look, the kids each have their own room. Their parents don't have a room exactly. They sort of have a big, enormous room. That is all theirs. It's not quite super private, but we'll work on that. Alright. And likewise, I don't like where I've put this, but that's okay. We'll work on that part. Walls up. There we go. Stove can go outside for a second. Let's... Hold on, I want the slightly cheerfuler buying music. Oh, because it has the... smoke alarm on it. Okay, so some wallpaper time. I like this red. I'll level with you, chat. And then we have our kind of our deep pink here. There we go. Keep that. What do we have for exterior? Maybe we can give them a slightly nicer exterior. Doesn't look quite so ramshackle. You know, like castle walls. Oh. What's this? I'm okay with brick. Brick's not bad. Hey, there we go. Let's do that. starting to look like a bit of a nicer house, right? Ish. Although, as I'm thinking about it, we should probably put that on the second floor too. Although on the second floor, maybe we should just do the straight brick motif. Just make it wood. Or was just brick? Nope. We'll find it. There it is. You know what I've realized here, chat, by the way? No wonder why these people hate, like, being inside. I never gave them any windows. It just looks like an impenetrable fortress. That's awful. I could see why they're just like, yeah, I don't know if I like my house that much. That would be fair. All right, let's. Oh no, no, I don't want the sad. I want happy music. They have a roof. Roofs that all of the homes always have a roof. That's by default. I can give them this awful pattern. Let's just do kind of like a basic. Yeah, I don't know. That looks kind of dumpy too. And thankfully the roofs are free. And it's very red. I don't like these either, actually. Oh, no. Let's do that. Let's give them a medium roof pitch, I guess. No, but yeah, the roof comes standard. Let's drop those walls so we can actually see what we're doing. Let's give them some wallpaper, though. Give them something nice. Nice and aggressively blue. And let's say nice and aggressively green. And you know what? For the kids, this might be kind of... No, let's do that instead. They both get, like, the hot air balloon motif. Ew. Some of these interiors are kind of gnarly. Let's give that... Yeah, that looks fine, I guess. But finally, chat, and I feel bad that it's taken me this long, let's give them some windows. We should probably put some finished wallpapering and flooring that part of the bathroom. They might appreciate that. We'll readjust that because that's kind of goofy. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let's just put them right next to the door. Starting to look a little nicer in here, right? Oh no, Layla's going to burn the house down, isn't... I've put all this work into redecorating and giving like all this new stuff so their house isn't so terrible and dumpy. She's about to burn it down. I can feel it in my bones. Sad clown painting. I'm gonna go with never. Yeah, definitely a never there. They're the big. All right, for the second floor, we're gonna give them some big, beautiful windows. Let that light in. There we go. It's starting to look better. It's a little Spartan perhaps, a little bare, but we'll work on it. We're running out of cash fast, which is inevitably the thing that always gives you trouble in this game. All right, let's get some. Is this sort of like a light blue or something? This one? That looks right. And then what was my tiling in here? It's kind of there. That works for now. Let's move these things around a little bit. All right. I was going to move the toilet, but Phil is currently obliterating it. So there we go. Move the sink back indoors now that hopefully it's close enough so they don't try to use the other person's bathroom. I hope. All right, chat. I don't know about you, but this looks better to me. Is it perfect? No. Is it better? I'd say markedly so. Let's put a single lamp up here. We'll actually give them some lamps too. Standing lamps. The way the kids aren't in the dark when they come up to go to bed at night. Their counters are still sad, and their table. Propelio, you are correct. However, I'm also very much low on funding. It's true they don't have a teleporter. And actually, I hate this staircase quite a bit. Oh, let's see where Phil's going. Is he here to go? Oh, he doesn't care about the second floor. He wants to look at the lamp in one of the kids' room. And he does not approve. Gross. Disgusting. Worst lamp I've ever seen. I don't like this staircase. I think I'm going to give them a spiral staircase. Oops. That's my thoughts anyway. I don't have a wall for their bedroom. I know. One thing at a time. Okay, what are we doing? Going potty. Alright, cool. Oh, the TV's finally far enough away from the table that she's not using it. I don't think I want to go to the bathroom with the maid in there. Neither would I, but it doesn't seem to bother them at all. For whatever reason. Reasons I will never fully understand. I'm also going to get them a third bathroom for the upstairs, but we'll get there eventually. In fact, what I think I might do is I might make a small bathroom for just the parents. Give them a shower so they can use that. Yeah, go have a snack, kiddo. Oh man, what are we doing? What absolute nonsense. Leaving them to their own devices feels like a bad plan 90% of the time. Like they cannot be trusted. Never trust a sim. Yep.
Yummy. Yum.
I agree. Alright. I feel like I've kind of let the kids stay up a little late. But I'm going to be extra mean to them, and I'm making them clean up. Alright. I don't remember whose bed is whose, so we'll just do this. Is there a hotkey for switching between the floors? Oh well. Actually. Floors. No. Stories? Alright, another day I'll see if I can figure out if there's a hotkey or if I can set one, because that's really annoying. Alright then. There we go.
Ouch.
Alright guys, it's time to watch some TV. Should you get a job for your sim? Meh. Jobs are overrated. Oh, she's already pretty happy right now. Alright. It's knowing up, I guess, then. Get betterer stuff. Alright, what are the kiddos doing? Talking about aliens, good. There's just a plate of food sitting out here. For some reason. Alright, Phil, I think everybody's hungry, so it's time to work on food.
Hey, no, food in I'm laying time.
Yum.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Poor Steve Father.
I love that layered whistling. That's wonderful. Hey, buddy, go take a bath. Ruh-roh. Ho ho. You've come to the wrong house, broken dishwasher. My people are gnome experts. Alright, here we go. Let's put that gnome skill to work. All the great philosophers know that if you understand gnome building, everything is easy. You don't have to clean the toilet, buddy. It's a pretty clean toilet already. It's certainly a reasonably clean toilet. Don't go to sleep. They're over here like grumping about the smallest things. Alright, once you're done sleeping, come down, watch some TV. Oh, Phil's getting started on breakfast early. Good for him. Oh no, did I wake up both of the kids? I did. It's alright. They're not going to be late for the school bus today. Yuck. There we go. Gotta get them a computer here one of these times. Just don't have music. Don't have money for it. Music were an expendable resource. Nice. Good job, kiddos. Celebrate by playing on the playground. Oh, what a beautifully crafted gnome army. Look at that gnome distribution. Layla is done with this. She has had enough. Buddy, come on. Pick it up. That's disgusting. Yep. Sitting on opposite sides. Alright, buddy, get some sleep then if you're so tired. Come on. Someone's forcing you to stay awake. Man, every time Gunther here walks by, I always think it's a thief. And I'm like, that's pretty bold that they're just doing it while everyone's still awake. Oh, come on, buddy. She's taking a... She's taking a bath. Let her. Let her do that. Alright. Moon Honey Studio. Love a good sim stream. Do you have sim streams often? Yes, Thursdays and Fridays in the morning is when I usually do it. Also, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, and I apologize for this, I'm getting pretty close to finishing. I'll probably be about 10 more minutes or so, and they'll be wrapping up. But yeah, I do a lot of I kind of split between like indie games and classics, and I was doing The Sims as sort of a classic game, and it seemed to be the one people liked the most, so I kind of dedicated a couple days a week to it. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. I usually start around 9:30 Pacific. Um, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and like I said, Thursday, Friday are Sims days. All right. Actually, really happy with this family so far because, ooh, it started off rough. Let's put it that way. They've actually kind of gotten like a much nicer home, and there were a couple times where I was a little worried that I might not be able to pull it off, and that this was going to just end in yeah, just either like a family that could not be rescued or a having to cheat or something. So, but this is the second family I've done. We're gonna play around with them now that they're like doing much better than my current sim currently is. It can be rough, like, and I didn't want to cheat. I wanted to do it legit. I know a lot of people immediately use like the money cheat, but it's kind of fun raising them up and you know, going from just having absolute garbage, and that's sort of the reason there's a lot of mismatch still. Have like the basic table and counters here, the basic couch, the bookshelf. It's kind of fun raising them up from that and getting them kind of a nicer home. So, but yeah, it can definitely be rough. Everyone's getting chewed away. Oh no, Layla, I didn't even notice. What are you doing here? Oh. Layla here has set the house on fire many a time. I generally don't let her cook. Oh, and she didn't make food for everybody. Alright. Should have probably focused a little bit more and gotten the kids some food before school, but that is what it is. Yes, I know, food. Oh boy. Fire makes it more interesting. That, I mean, it does. A little scarier. Okay. Actually, we'll do this. Let's clean that up. Oh, no, no, you don't need to eat the leftover food. Come on, buddy. Fire's always fun. I absolutely love in this how they all, like, go scream at the fire. Just, like, they're all attracted to it. Oh, clothespin critters. You made a win. Okay, wait, what? The clothespin critters. You made win an award for most unusual use of household materials. I'll take the 750 simoleons. Yeah, there's another person who comes in occasionally, and they had an issue with, they didn't realize that their Sims could catch on fire, so they lost one of them to the fire, and it's like, yeah, no, they'll just stand in it until it takes them out. It is kind of horrifying. Okay. Things are looking good. It's gnome time. Alright. I just got these people a second floor, but it's a little bare, and I was hoping to improve it a little bit, including giving the parents an actual bedroom instead of just, like, open floor sort of design. I imagine they'd prefer a little privacy. Decorate it with gnomes. I could decorate it with gnomes. Woohoo! $100. You have some extra. I have a couple extra. I suppose I could spare a gnome or two. Alright, no snacks. But Phil, how about we go make dinner for everybody? Kids is hungry.
Well, me with you.
Oh yes, yummy. There was boom.
Do. Okay. Okay. I think both of the kids need to have some fun. TV's fine for now. There we go. Getting kicked out of the bathroom. Uh-oh. Existential dread kicking in. Oh, it's El Bandito! Yes, okay, here we go. I quite literally had to shoe my own El Bandito last night. Get out of here. There we go. My El Bandito was not particularly... Sprinting to bed. Oh, I've never seen that before. That's wonderful. Good job, buddy. Yeah, my El Bandito was pretty unhappy about being shooed away as well. I think it was almost maybe more surprised that I caught it in the act, though.
Oh yes. There was boom.
Alright. Do. Hot dog, there we go. And let's go ahead... Actually, go ahead and just send the kids to bed. So that they finished up their other stuff. There we go. Da-da-da. Ugh, house is kind of gross, but that is fine. Okay, we should hit the speed up here in just a second. I assume she's just about to get into bed. There we go. I heard the twirl for pajamas. Oh, the roach noise. Why is Phil sprinting everywhere? I mean, I appreciate his hustle, but a little confused. Oh no, you do not need a snack before breakfast. Ugh. I think I've accidentally glitched Phil, and now he's running everywhere he goes, which, admittedly, is kind of funny.
Oh, dim lamb.
Oh no. no. I mean, this is kind of good. I kind of like this. I sometimes their very lackadaisical movements can be a little frustrating, but oh, I have moldy bills to pay. I think we need to have him have a quick. Buddy, you need a bath before you watch TV. Oh no, skunk has moved in. Wait, we can pet the skunk? Oh ho 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 ho. Phil, as soon as you're done, you're gonna have some fun, buddy. You're gonna go pet that skunk. Sell your gnomes before the skunk get them. The skunk likes gnomes. We'll leave him alone. We don't need to sell our gnomes yet. Nothing bad will ever happen. Okay, where did our skunk go? Wait, where did Henri go? No, I wanted to pet the skunk. Oh, how disappointing. Hey, buddy, I approve of reading books, but I think you're gonna have a lot more fun watching the TV. It's all about those stat gains.
Yeah.
All right,
พุ่นจะบ้านละฮะเอ้ยไม่ยาวมีละเฮาเฮ้
all right, look at that.
Natwaraster. Ikubada.
Good stats. Cool. I feel like that's probably a good place to call it. I'm gonna be so distracted by that TV if I try to do my outro with it going. For Palio, observe the gnome field. We're just gonna have to leave it here. We'll deal with it next time. It'll be fine. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. Really appreciate it. You are appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Great weekend ahead. If you feel so inclined, you should totally follow me here on Twitch. I also have links to Blue Sky and YouTube in my About tab. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky, subscribe on YouTube, that'd be awesome. Never feel like you have to, but it'd be cool. Again, hope you have a really great day. Tomorrow night, about 10:30 p.m. Pacific, I will be playing Rocket Knight Adventures for the Sega Genesis. And then Monday we'll probably be finishing up Toem, a photo adventure. I suspect it's the end of it. Tuesday, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet, but I'll figure it out sooner than later. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.